So Gene Marks of the Marks Group joins me now to talk about the state of small business. Gene, it's great to have you. How would you assess today's small business environment?
Really challenging, Maria. It really is. I mean, right now, the economy is certainly picking up, so that's really good news. But right now, all of my clients, the people that I speak to in the small business community, are really struggling to find workers and also dealing with supply chain issues. Those are the two big issues that they've got going into the summer, and it's making what could be a good recovery really, really challenging for a lot of small businesses.
Yeah. So what do they do? I mean, how do you see this playing out? You've got 22 states now saying, look, we're not going to accept the unemployment benefits, the $300 a week, because they say that it's an impediment for people to get back to work. Another issue that small business is facing. Does that correct the issue?
Yeah, it makes a big impact. And you know what? Thank God for those states that are doing that. If you're running a restaurant or a retail shop and trying to find workers, for the states that are still allowing these unemployment compensation to go through, many workers are just finding it much more easier for them to stay home and more profitable for them to do that. So that's a big problem. So it's not even an issue for the people that are in those states that are now restricting those payments. There's the rest of the country. California, New York, a lot of the blue states where businesses are really struggling to find people. And so what can they do? They have to pay people more. And, in return, they've got to turn around and increase their prices. So it means that consumers are paying more as well. So just finding those workers isn't enough. It's a matter of giving them compensation. And you know what, Maria, they're challenged because they're also, competing against larger companies that are grabbing up those workers and the government and paying them more than what a typical small business can offer. So it's a big, big issue. The other issue, by the way, is that because a lot of teachers are not going back to work as they should, a lot of workers are forced to stay at home to look after their kids. And because of that, they don't have the ability to come back to work either. And that's also it's just a big headache for a lot of businesses to try and find workers to meet the demand. It's not a demand issue. It's a supply issue.
Yeah, it's a real 1-2 punch. Gene, great to catch up with you. Thanks so much.